Okay, Claire, do you know where we're going for our big trip? Yeah, okay, so you start there. So where are we here at home?
Yeah.
All right, now I want you to go to SA. Can you find SA?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And then what about NT? Can you go to NT? Yes. And now what about WA? Yep, okay, and then go to this dot over here. That's Perth. All right, and then come back along that road all the way here and follow that road all the way home. Yay, that's good. That's it, you're home. Okay, this is it. It's the 29th of June and we're all packed up, ready to go. Girls are already in the car. Say hi.
Hi.
Are you excited about the trip?
Yeah.
Yes. Beck, are you excited about the trip?
Oh, yes, I am.
Excited.
I'm
Well,
excited for long service leave.
okay, so the car's there and the van's looking good too. Here we are at good old Hatta. Unfortunately the rain hasn't stopped. These guys are going to put their van next under those trees there. It's nice and flat. And here's Hatta National Park. There was quite a bit of water in the lakes and plenty of bird life in the morning when we got up.
Just entering South Australia and we are on our way to Peterborough via Renmark for morning tea.
And of course when we got to Peterborough, got to see the Sound and Light show at the Steamtown Museum. Sound and Light show is basically a documentary, but they also light up the trains and everything. Now this is near Hallett and known as the Midnight Oil House, and now we're crossing over the Flinders Ranges towards Port Augusta. And then I got the drone up in Port Augusta at our lunch stop. Got the water tower there which we climbed up, and some nice views. So many windmills in this area. We stayed one night at Woomera. In the town they've got a rocket park, or basically an outdoor museum where you can look at the planes and rockets and other military hardware. They've also got an indoor museum as part of the kind of shopping centre area. It's quite fascinating and amazing how much of South Australia is actually dedicated to the Woomera rocket range. Claire? You're on the surface of the moon here. Is Anna doing a good job?
Yeah.
Good. You better say thank you to Anna later. In between Woomera and Cobber Pedy is Lake Hart, which is a good stopping point for a break, and you can go and have a look at the Salt Lake and go out and walk on it.
I know you're filming us, aren't you? Hi.
There's a really nice piece of kangaroo jerky just hanging off the caravan here. It looks exactly like kangaroo jerky. And it's a bit of a bloodbath under here. It was already dead. We just got to smash into some roadkill. Is it cold?
Yeah.
How cold?
I didn't really care though.
I mean, I'm wearing a puffer jacket. And now let's go in for a swim. Okay, this is the first few days of our trip. So the whole trip will be going from Melbourne and all the way around up through the centre and around WA. But the first bit we've done is we've gone from Melbourne up via Bendigo, then through Witchyproof, okay, and then up to Oyen. Yep, and then near Redcliff's there. Yes, that's where Hatter is. Okay, so that was the first night. The next day when we went across to Renmark, yep, and via Morgan, Borough, Peterborough, okay, and we stopped there for the night and looked at the train museum. Then we went to Uluru, Wilmington, Port Augusta for lunch. Not that way, but that's okay. And then we went to Woomera, straight up. Okay, and then that's where we stayed another night. Okay, then we went to Glendambo and up to Cobber Pedy. That's a nice long day of driving, and that's where we are now, in Cobber Pedy. So we're staying in the caravan park here, which everyone's cleared out for the day.
The mind is preserved in its original state, so take my advice and wear your hard hat when walking around inside. Say this one thing in your head.
Okay, going for a skate around Cobber Pedy. I don't really know what it is, but it's the Cobber Pedy Wellbeing Labyrinth. I guess you just walk around in circles until you start feeling better about yourself.
Okay, do a big throw. Remember what I taught you? Straight arm, bend and release.
So what's your kicking, Claire? So after a couple of good days exploring Cobber Pedy, we had to head north up over the NT border towards Eldunda Roadhouse, and then of course on to Uluru.
So we get up early in the morning, we go to Uluru, see the big rock tomorrow.
Okay, so we're starting our hike around Uluru. Got happy hikers here. How you going, Claire? Good?
Yeah.
So we're finishing our hike now around the base track, Uluru, and it was really good, and everyone did well with their walking. It's flat obviously, so not a huge issue, but yeah, it's a nice cool day And yeah, it was a really awesome walk. We're doing the Valley of the Winds, and actually yes, the wind has immediately sprung up as soon as we got out of the car. What is it, a grade?
4.
It's grade 4. Starts out here, it's nice and rocky here. And there's the big rocks there. Nice and windy.
Alright, Daddy, we're being careful now. Dad, can I go first?
You go for it. Don't worry, it's just rough terrain, loose rocks. Grade 4 difficult. Sounds good?
Yeah?
Okay, let's do it. Okay, this is amazing. Look at these rocks. We're kind of surrounded by them. What do you think, Anna?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's awesome. I think I like this better than Uluru. It's cool.
This is grade 4, what's grade 5? Jesus.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Gets...
That's probably the hardest bit.
Okay, we're most of the way around on the Valley of the Winds, full circuit. We've just got a little bit to go, and we'll join up with the bit we've already done and start heading back to the car. And it's a nice day. It's a little bit warmer than it has been, but it's pretty good. Okay, we've just finished the Valley of the Winds walk. According to our relive, it took us 2 hours and 34 minutes. Let's stop that now. Was it good, Anna?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked the bit when we were on the lookout, and it kind of looked like a painting from there, but you weren't allowed to take a photo.
Yeah. Okay, this is our VIP experience. Got the sunset, the campsite, and our snacks, and a view of the rock over there. And what do you think, Claire? It's good?
Good.
Yeah. It's
Look.
good. And then we've got our champagne and our champagne flutes. We're just about to start the Kings Canyon rim walk, and it's basically straight up the side of this thing here. I guess it is all steps, and head out around there somewhere. This is looking pretty cool.
Do you think that's the helicopter ride?
That certainly is a helicopter ride, yes. The choppers are going all day and night, it seems. Really cool and peaceful here this morning. The sun is just peeking above the top of the canyon up there. These ones have really been eroded out from underneath. It's quite interesting. guys have got a hot dog. To be honest, we were a little apprehensive coming to Alice Springs. In recent history, its reputation hasn't been the greatest. The day we arrived, the town was just coming out of a curfew, and certainly in the CBD it was a bit loose and probably going to go off at any minute. Of course, we didn't hang around there late at night. The caravan park was a really nice place to be and had lots of stuff for the kids to do. In the end, we didn't feel unsafe or anything like that in Alice Springs and had a great time. Alrighty, it's time for another map update. I've got my two map helpers here. Alright, so last time we were in Cobber, Pedy, and since then we've gone north. So we've gone up the Stewart Highway, okay, to the Earl Dunder Roadhouse. Okay, so that was kind of one day of driving. We stayed there for a night. Then from there we went across to Uluru and everything. So went down this one via Curtin Springs. And then we went across to Uluru. Okay, and right next to that is where Ayres Rock is. And then we also did a day walk out at Katajuta, the Olgas, there we go. And then we backtracked from there, and then we started going up this one here, up here to Kings Canyon. Okay, and stayed 2 nights there and did Kings Canyon. Walked around the rim, which was really good. And from there we backtracked again, back to El Dunder, another night there, and then we went from El Dunder, right up north, up to Alice Springs. We're currently in Ayres Springs. We've got 3 nights here, and then from here we're going to go into West MacDonnell Ranges. Okay, so that'll be the next map update. This little guy's been travelling with us for quite some time. It's been freaking out, but he just doesn't want to get out of our van, so I'm going to get him out.
This is one of 5 species of bandicoot that we used to have here in Central Australia, and the only one that we have left is the bilby, which is very cute.
Oh, look at the babies. Here.
So Joey's learning at this point, when they're this big and they've got their head out, obviously mum's foraging there, so Joey's learning about what's good to eat, and he or she can even stick their hands out. So spectacled hair wallaby, this one, Rufus hair wallaby, is the Marla. Eastern hair wallaby went extinct quite soon after European settlement because it was kind of pretty great.
The desert park is excellent. We did the nocturnal tour. We also came back the next day to see the rest of the park, including the raptor show.
This fellow is a whistling kite. So kites are jack of all trades, birds of prey. When I say bird of prey, any bird that uses their feet to catch and kill their food. Hawks, eagles, owls, kites, falcons, all in that category. Whistling kites, easily identifiable, nice long paddle-shaped tail. Usually raptors are one shade of brown or another, and colour is not a very good way of trying to tell them apart. A black-breasted buzzard, iconic desert hawk. They love throwing rocks at emu eggs. Now that behaviour is called for a few reasons. We didn't teach him how to throw rocks at eggs. He's never seen another buzzard do that in his life. It's what we call innate behaviour. Wildlife, including barn owls. So, eastern barn owls, one of the most successful animals on the planet. And these chaps are found on nearly every continent except Antarctica. It's a testament to how tough they are. They are native to Central Australia. And we actually had to duck him a few times. Anyway, this is our male wedge-tailed eagle. He's smallish for a wedge-tail. He weighs about 2.5 kilos. They do get bigger the further. Yeah, is there a wild wedge-tailed eagle up there? Oh yeah, there is. It's a black dot way up in the sky there. Sorry if you can't see him. Our boy wants me to let him go so he can go have a sky flight. But I would prefer not to go looking for 2 birds today. So, anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I hope you have a good morning and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much.
Exit the roundabout onto Stewart Highway. In 800 metres, turn left onto Palm Circuit.
The West MacDonnell Ranges was another big highlight of the trip. We stayed here at Uluru Creek Big Hole and also explored the other surrounding gorges and waterholes in the area. So me and Anna are out on the paddle boards at Big Uluru Hole. It's really awesome. We're camping here for 2 nights. Okay, Claire's out on the paddleboard. What do you think, Claire?
Good. I can't turn my head.
Oh, because you've got your life jacket on, yeah. It's almost like a cave there. Okay, now we're in the cave. Well, I am. Anna's still trying to work out how to get in. There's all these things on the roof here. Do you? Oh.
Probably do.
Pretty good. That's pretty flat.
Whoa. Claire, is it nice up there? Just getting carried like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, like a baby.
Claire doesn't even need a wheelchair, she can just walk through the bush.
Yeah.
How you going?
Yes. Going.
Just watch your step. Now I haven't been able to get any phone reception out here on Telstra, but Beck has been getting Optus here and there. But they have these kind of dish things, and then you put your phone on the little holder here, and I've actually got reception now. I've got 0 bars on 4G. I can do a bit of a Lion King over here. got any food for him, Claire?
Beer food.
He likes beer snacks. This guy. It's barefoot friendly, this walk. Okay, Anna, this is a creek bed, not a path. This is not the path, this is a creek bed. This is the path. He's doing some mad swoops like under the power lines before. Pickleball! Me and Anna played a fair bit of pickleball with this little set we had on the trip to entertain us, wherever we found a tennis court or any court really, and we became non-terrible at it, so that was a bit of fun. There's animals everywhere around here. There's these guys. There's a goat over there. And there's chickens. Chickens here and an emu. The original NT ball catcher. And Ned Kelly. And Kevin the saltwater crocodile. I can't see him. Maybe this is him here. Here's the donkeys having a feed. And beef and barra, which I've ordered, so hopefully that's good. This is the airstrip and the hangar building. I don't know if there's much in there anymore. Control panel or something. So we're in Larimer now. This is like the railway. It goes out somewhere, but it's been disused for a while now. Here's the Pink Panther. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Look.
How's your feet? Nice clear water. Okay, we're going to do a float. Floating down. How far does it take us, Anna?
Maybe like 10-15 minutes, but I don't know.
Okay. And this is the right direction? Yeah, we're slowly moving. You don't have to swim, right?
Oh yeah, you don't have to swim. Yes, you can talk.
Yay, we're floating. Woohoo!
And also before we saw a big spider web with a big spider
Here
web.
it is, look, it's up here.
Oh my god. It's nice hot spring here, kind of like the lake. And
I put my legs at the back and I learned it from my swimming lessons. I used to do it.
can I swim?
Yeah, why don't you swim? Where are you swimming to?
There. I'm going right here.
Yeah, you do that.
What's that mean? Moving my back, I turned
Yeah,
around.
can you swim this way, Claire, to me? Yeah, that's good, you're just floating along.
Lazy river.
Floating past an Anna, whoa.
Hello?
So I'm at Neat Millock doing some e-skating. Just tried doing some of the mountain bike trails, walking trails, but they're way too rocky. There's this good road here along the power lines. It's nice, wide, and a good firm surface. Quite fun for skateboard. This bit's a bit too sandy to ride. I'll even do it that way. Okay, so today I'm doing a little bit of an adventure. Just going to do some paddleboarding in the second gorge of Katherine. Can't paddle, can't canoe or anything in the first gorge, so that involves probably a 4 or 5k walk. I've got the paddleboard on my back, which is fairly heavy, but yeah, it should be alright because I've got all day, so I'll just take my time. Got plenty of water and food, and I know I've done the commercial trip before on the canoes and it's really good, so definitely go up to the second gorge and probably the third gorge today. Okay, and here's the map. So you've got to start down here, walk up here, Windorf track up here, and somewhere down here. This is the crossover between the first and second gorge. So you've got to get there, and then I'll be able to go through this bit here. I know that's really nice through there, really high cliffs. Let's see how far I can get up there. Conveniently, they have a water tank here, so it's any water. Yeah. Have a drink. So the first bit of the walk is basically coming up a semi-steep bit, and then once you're done that, you're kind of up on the plateau. So it's quite nice up here. This is Pat's lookout. And of course there's always a helicopter buzzing around. So this is in between gorge 1 and 2. There's the tour boats. You come up in one boat. When you You walk 800 metres up there and you get into another boat if you're doing the tour. I'm just walking. Okay, so I finished the walk in from the campsite across to the water. Now let's see how far that is. 4.83 if you want to walk it. So this last 800 of the metres of the track seems like it's closed, but I came all this way off the paddleboard, so I kind of wasn't going to give up. And the track was kind of fine. So now I'm out on the paddleboard. Just got in at the canoe area. Okay, I'm still in the second gorge. It's quite windy, so I'm sheltered from the wind over this side. More spiders, yeah. Okay, I'm at the end of Gorge 2, and then this is the portage to Gorge 3. It's got to walk over these rocks. Nice little waterfall. It's a bit of fun getting through here. Should be able to push this up now. At least the water's a nice temperature. Now I'm just taking a breather on the side here. It's quite windy, which is a lot of fun paddling upstream. It'll be really good going back because it'll be a tailwind and downstream. But I think I'm a bit of the way into the third gorge. I'd really like to get to the end of the third gorge. If I remember, there's kind of like a whole lot of rapids and rock holes and stuff between the third and the fourth gorge. I'll stop in a little while to have some lunch. It's windy again. I'm just walking over these rocks. Alright, there's a nice shady spot across there, so I'm going to swim across. Let's see how watertight this Kmart dry bag is. Now I just noticed something up here. Someone's either stashed it here or it's abandoned or washed up, but I think someone's just put it here so they can paddle in the fourth gorge. There's a canoe up here. So I got out at Butterfly Gorge, which is a good spot to stop on the paddleboard. So I'm now going to walk back on a slightly different track. I'll check my maps in a second to see where to go. It's a nice little babbling brook in Butterfly Gorge, and I've seen several butterflies, so that's what's named. Alright, almost back at the campsite. It's a good walk back, it's quite nice, especially through the Butterfly Gorge. Although it's a bit of a pain carrying this paddleboard. Distance is 5.4. Okay, I'm going to start this escarpment walk. 3 kilometres return, 1.5 hours. Grade 3 moderate. I reckon I can probably smash that. It's pretty nice here. big fat tree. And that's it for the first part of our trip. We've made it to the WA border, and for the first time in all of our lives, we're going to enter Western Australia next.